Alright guys, got another Madden 19 video here for you as far as the gameplay, Madden 20 feedback. In this particular time, man, I'm going to talk about something that, I would like to see in Madden 20. We're going to talk about consistency with things that are already in the game. A lot of things that, we still would like to see the game do or see the game do better. And that's what I'm going to focus on as far as things that they could do better. Improving on things that are already in the game that we could appreciate if it just plays out a little more consistently. Now, of course, what we're looking at first here, guys, is the trenches. We always do that just to look and see how things are going. This is from an online franchise game. I'm in practice, so I won't say it's a game, but it's basically my online franchise roster. I got Jacob Eason right there as my quarterback. And like I said, you can look around the trenches and see what you think about that. We'll look around at everyone else, and then we'll get to the focal point here in just a moment. Juju Smith-Schuster going up against his guy here. Like the little interaction between him and Mike Hilton. Pay attention to the hand fighting here and the jostling. I would love to see more of that where you can physically see what's happening and, maybe allow some of this stuff to really dictate the outcome of the route, etc., etc. I don't want it to just be cosmetic. I want to see this stuff really play out. Allow the physics of those type of interactions to really play out and allow us to see it on screen like we're seeing it here. But again, make it more prevalent in terms of the outcome and the thing, the way things are reacting and, the way things are going to play out, etc., etc. Don't necessarily like the way that Harrison Smith right there did that little stop and turn and, turn and look. So it's still some awkward things that you see in Madden in terms of player movement and the way the players interact and react. So I didn't like that. I like what Artie Burns is doing right here, staying on top of his guy. And then we're going to take a look at our safety here. Marvell Fell, I believe his name is, or Marvell Tell it might be. I can't remember. I always say his name wrong, but that's who that is right there. And then you got Ryan Shazier here, does a relatively decent job in his zone area. And as you're going to see, he gets sucked underneath right there, which, that's probably the way he's supposed to play that, because I can't remember exactly which coverage I was in this particular situation. I believe it was cover 3 if I'm not mistaken. But at the end of the day, well, it might have been match. I might have been in a match situation here. I can't remember. I can't remember what I called here. And just looking at the formation, I can't remember exactly what was going on here. So some of you other guys may be able to spot it by looking at it. But what I like here, I love the fact that positional advantage plays out the way it's supposed to right here. I'm going right here to Hudson Henry, the outstanding tight end for me in my league here. But look at the fact that he's able to win this scenario because of his relative position, his positional advantage. I want to see more of this in Madden 20, where a player's position matters, his relative position to the play, to the ball, etc., etc. You get a little bit of shift right there out of the safety, because they go into their two-man situation. But look at how it played out. Hudson Henry has the positional advantage here. He has a positional advantage, and also you're going to see that the safety kind of reads it wrong, looks for the ball, not in the right spot, and he gets mossed. I can appreciate that in that scenario. We need to see more things like that play out the way they should. Alright, so that's going to do it for this particular video, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, cut on your notifications, and we'll definitely catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.